Golgoroth may not be the most celebrated band to rise out of the infamous Norwegian black metal scene, but they are by far the most feared and controversial. With their abrasive sound, chaotic live shows, and well-publicized criminal convictions, Golgoroth have spread their message of fear and hate across the world. At the center of this storm of controversy is Gall, Golgoroth's lead vocalist and arguably the most despised man in Norway. In 2005, Gall was charged with torture-like violence and served 9 months in prison, his second incarceration for violent acts. The court claims he tortured his victim for 6 hours while collecting his blood into a cup.
Church burnings and all these things are, of course, a thing that I support 100%, and it should have been done much more and will be done much more.
When rock and roll came into the world in the first place, it was on the way to become the extremely powerful tool of liberation that it had and still has the potential to become.
Jerry Lee Lewis, G.G. Allin, Bobby Beausoleil, the Rolling Stones, they were all onto something. But somewhere along the way they vanished. The keys were lost, along with the focus.
Regular men took what they had done and molded it into some kind of simple entertainment.
I become what never fails, following the footsteps behind me. I don't like to explain things to people because it's written in a way that it should open the mind of the listener's own thoughts. I have no interest in getting a flock of sheep that's just following me because I'm saying one direction and they walk that direction. Then it would be just as bad as society is. So fear is necessary to separate the ones that's willing to be led or the one who chooses to lead himself.
Few who like us have believed in the transcendental power of music, that it can be used for a higher and more profound purpose than that of mere entertainment.
True music, I mean real music with a real artistic intent, always has the potential of reaching a higher level of the consciousness, or lower if you will.
You will be allowed to focus on the God within yourself, because that's the only true God. The God within everything. That's the only thing that for me is worth calling God. It is the highest spirit of everything. And God is within man, God is within nature, and nature will always grow. That's the force of all life, is to grow.
Watain is certainly not about exorcising demons, but rather about communicating with them.
There's so many of this sheep character that's drawn towards it as fans. There's so many lowlifes among the crowd. There's so many just there for the music and nothing else. You don't perform black metal if you're not a warrior. Black metal is a war against what everyone knows. As long as nature is not allowed to rule by the laws of nature, there will always be king and there will always be slave.
It is the divine rod of illumination, upon which burns the everlasting flame of the self. And the further we venture into the darkness that is our home, the stronger our flames become.